Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my dreamers, my fighters, today I want to talk about something powerful, something raw, something that separates those who just survive from those who dominate their destiny. I call it the beast spirit. Yes, beast. Not a cat, not a dog, not a lazy cow lying in the sun chewing grass. A beast, a creature that never gives up, never backs down, and never lets failure be the final chapter. You see, life is not a classroom where the teacher gives you a timetable, the exam, and the questions in advance. Life is the jungle. And in the jungle, only those with the beast spirit survive and thrive. When you walk into the jungle, nobody says, "Oh, welcome, Jack. Here's your seat, here is your tea, and here is the road to success." No. The jungle is full of lions, hyenas, snakes, and mosquitoes that don't even let you sleep. That is life. And if you go in with the mentality of a house cat, you will not survive. You need the mentality of a beast. Many people think success is about talent, money, or family background. Wrong. I was not the most talented. I was not rich. My family didn't own a factory, didn't own a bank, didn't even own a bicycle that worked properly. But I had one thing. I refused to give up. When people rejected me, I became hungrier. When people laughed at me, I became more focused. When people said, "Jack, you cannot make it," I said to myself, "Then watch me try." That is beast spirit. A beast does not stop hunting because the first attempt failed. If a lion misses the first zebra, does it go home crying to its wife? No. It runs again and again and again until dinner is served. Many of you give up too early. You start a small business, and after 1 month you cry, "Oh, customers are not coming. Maybe it is not for me." My friend, if a beast gave up after one failed hunt, all lions would be vegetarians today. But they are not. They are beasts. Let me tell you something funny about humans. We are the only species that can talk ourselves out of our dreams. Imagine a cheetah chasing a gazelle. The cheetah doesn't stop halfway and say, maybe I should go to university first. Maybe I should consult my uncle. Maybe I should check TikTok to see how other cheetahs do it. No, it runs with all its energy. It doesn't stop until it either catches the gazelle or collapses. But humans, we want everything easy. I want to be rich, but I don't want to wake up early. I want to build a company, but I don't want people to laugh at me. I want success, but I also want to sleep like a panda and eat like a king. Sorry, my friend, you cannot have both. You either live like a beast chasing your dream, or you live like a pet waiting for food. The beast spirit is not about muscles or sharp teeth. It is about mindset. Let me share with you a few lessons. 1, hunger. A beast is always hungry, not just for food, but for growth. Are you hungry for knowledge? Are you hungry for opportunities? Or are you satisfied with the little you have? Let me be honest. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you are too comfortable, you will never run. A beast is never fully comfortable. That is why it keeps moving, keeps fighting. 2, fearlessness. A beast faces danger every day. The jungle has no guarantee, but the beast still moves forward. Many people don't start their dreams because they are afraid of losing money, afraid of people laughing, afraid of failure. But let me tell you, the biggest failure is never trying. When you act, you may fail, but when you don't act, you are already dead. 3, persistence. Do you know why beasts are feared? Because they don't stop. A crocodile can wait hours in silence, then attack in 1 second. Persistence is power. Success doesn't come to those who try for 1 day. It comes to those who keep coming back, like a beast returning to the hunt. When I was young, I faced rejection more times than I can even count. More than 30 job applications, each one came back with the same painful answer, no. Imagine how that feels. You dress up, you prepare your speech, you practice your smile in the mirror, and then the interview ends in 5 minutes with the polite phrase, "We'll call you." And of course, they never call. Even KFC rejected me. Yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Out of 24 applicants, 23 got the job, and I was the only one left out. Maybe the chicken looked at me and thought, "This man cannot fry me properly." My friends laughed and said, "Jack, maybe you are not meant for business. Maybe you should just settle." But the beast inside me refused. It said, "If the door is closed, I will look for a window. If the window is closed, I will dig a hole under the wall. If the wall is too thick, I will climb over it. And if all fails, I will build my own house with my own door." When I started Alibaba, people laughed louder than before. They said, Jack, you don't understand technology. You don't understand business. You don't even understand the internet. And I replied, that's true, but I understand one thing. If we don't start, we will never win. I had nothing but determination, persistence, and the beast spirit that whispered, never quit. Today, Alibaba stands as one of the biggest companies in the world. And let me be clear, it's not because I was the smartest, the richest, or the most skilled. It happened because I refused to give up. That is the beast spirit in action. Keep fighting, keep believing, and keep moving forward no matter how many times you are rejected. Let me teach you 3 educational truths. 1, dreams require stamina. If your dream can be achieved in 1 week, it is not a dream, it is shopping. Real dreams take years. Be patient. 2, failure is training. Every time you fail, you are training your beast muscles. The more you fail, the stronger you become if you don't quit. 3, your environment is the jungle. Don't expect the world to be soft for you. The world will throw storms, earthquakes, competitors, and betrayals at you. But the beast spirit says, bring it on. Now let's laugh a little. If you go to the gym, you see some people making animal noises when they lift weights. They go, ah, ah. That is not beast spirit. That is bad breathing technique. Beast spirit is not about making noise. It is about quiet consistency. Some people say, Jack, I will try for 1 month. If I don't succeed, I will give up. That's like a lion saying, I will hunt today, but if I don't catch a zebra by 6 p.m., I will become a vegetarian. Can you imagine lions eating lettuce? The jungle would laugh. Beast spirit is not only for business, it is for life. When you are studying and the book feels heavier than a brick, beast spirit tells you, keep reading. When you are starting a small shop and no customer comes for days, beast spirit tells you, keep opening the door. When people say, your dream is too big, beast spirit says, good, because my stomach is also big enough for big dreams. Be careful, my friend, because society will always try to tame your beast. From the time you are young, people around you begin planting safe ideas in your head. They say, be realistic. What does realistic mean? For many people, it means shrinking your dream until it looks like everyone else's life. They say, don't try too hard. Why? Because your effort makes them uncomfortable. They are used to walking, and when you start running like a beast, they feel left behind. So they prefer you slow down. They say, just accept your fate. That is the most dangerous advice. If every successful person had accepted fate, we would still be living in caves, eating raw meat, and fighting dinosaurs. The world loves to put dreamers in cages. Look at the zoo. Those lions look powerful, but their spirit is gone. They don't hunt anymore. They wait for the zookeeper to bring dinner at 6 p.m. Many people live like that. They go to jobs they hate, not because they are beasts, but because they allowed themselves to be caged. They traded freedom for comfort. Don't let your dream become a zoo animal. If you are locked in a cage of other people's opinions, your roar will turn into a meow. Stay in the jungle. Yes, the jungle is dangerous. Yes, it is full of uncertainty. But it is also the only place where your true power can grow. In the jungle, every day you must fight, every day you must hunt, every day you must learn. And that fight keeps your spirit alive. So stay wild, stay hungry, stay uncomfortable. Let people call you crazy. It is better to be a crazy beast in the jungle than a silent lion in the zoo. My friends, the road to success is never a smooth, straight highway where you can drive a luxury car at 120 km/h while listening to soft music. No, it is more like a rocky jungle trail full of potholes, mud, wild animals, and sometimes even storms that try to push you back. You will meet pain of rejection, pain of betrayal, pain of failure. You will meet lonely nights when everyone is asleep, but you are still awake asking yourself, am I crazy for chasing this dream? Yes, you will feel crazy. But let me tell you, every great achiever was first called crazy before they were called genius. The beast spirit is what carries you through. It tells you, keep fighting when you want to stop. Keep believing when everyone laughs. Keep running even when your legs feel broken. Without the beast spirit, you will surrender at the first sign of difficulty. With the beast spirit, you rise again every time you fall. So my advice, be a lion, not a sheep. Sheep move in groups, waiting for someone else to lead them. Lions move with confidence even when they are alone. Be a beast, not a pet. Pets wait for food to be served. Beasts go out and hunt for themselves. Be unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable, because success only bows to those who refuse to quit. And one day, when you finally achieve your dream, the same people who doubted you will come and ask, how did you do it? What was your secret? And you will smile not arrogantly, but proudly and say, there was no magic formula. I simply never gave up. I had the beast spirit. Thank you, my friends, and may the beast spirit in you roar louder every single day.